Hey guys, what's up? I'm the Nuffer Dog, and I said what's up again. Welcome back to some more Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. We're here at the very end of the Goron Mines, where we've completed the big key, and we're opening up the door to the room where Darbus, the Goron Patriarch, is being held, after he was apparently turned into a grotesque monster by the dark power that's sealed within the mines. They're like dwarves. They dig too deep, awaken something in the darkness. Okay, not exactly, but, wow. Is this the Patriarch? Seems like a nice guy. Seems friendly. Someone you could get to know, you know? And he has a weird eye-like jewel thing in his forehead, which is glowing very brightly. Apparently, it's his true eye. I forget where I read that. I think Midna says it or something. Wow, don't try to, like, eat my head or anything there. Okay, I have to admit, this is pretty cool. He breaks free of the chains by heating them up, so the metal becomes soft. Because, of course, it's the fiery lava cave dungeon, so we've got a fire-themed boss. In fact, he is Twilight Igniter, Virus. Let us go and do this. Words. What we want to do is, they really couldn't make that weak point more obvious if they tried. So, yeah, just shoot that, and then, this is kind of clever. We trip him up by pulling back on these chains with the iron boots on. And now, we want to quickly take the iron boots off, drop the chain, and come in and slash the jewel on his forehead. Which, of course, is his glaringly obvious weak point. I mean, I know Zelda enemies often have obvious weak points, or Nintendo bosses in general, but this kind of takes the cake, just because of how brightly it glows. I mean, yeah, he's on fire, so the entire thing is bright, but come on, look at that. And they even highlight it before the boss. I mean, I guess it's not really any more obvious than other bosses if you're a gamer who is kind of used to it, but I just think it's kind of funny how blatant that is. Try to be quick about this. I don't find this guy to be too hard a boss, but he's pretty decent. I say, as I have lost no health, and haven't even missed him. Oh well. Probably soon the Let's Play curse will kick in, and I'll just get my butt handed to me on a silver platter all of a sudden. I mean, like most bosses, he does tend to... I think he gets a little tougher later in the fight. They usually do. He might start moving a bit faster, but he's still not hard. You just have to make sure you're pulling in the right direction when you grab the chain, because, and finish! Because, you know, he can end up just walking towards you and kick you. Well, we seem to have done it. Honestly, not that hard. Taking less than 3 minutes to defeat a boss, you know, not counting the, you know, the cutscenes at the beginning and end and everything. Taking less than 3 minutes to defeat this boss. Not too difficult. But there's our heart container, so we know we've done the job. If you don't get a heart container, it's obviously a fake boss and battle ending. Seems to have turned back into his regular shape as the dark power leaves and condenses into this fused shadow. Midna will be happy. Well done! Now we have 2 fused shadows. You know, you've been very helpful so far, so as a reward I'll tell you an interesting story. Zant. That's the name of the King of Darkness who cast this pall of shadows over your worlds. He's very strong. You would be nothing to him in your current state. But Zant will never be my king. I have nothing but scorn for his supposed strength. Not that your Zelda is much better. Well, yeah, she calls herself princess, even though she's the ruler. It still appalls me that this... See, she agrees with me. It still appalls me that this world of light is controlled by that princess. A carefree youth, a life of luxury. How does that teach duty? See, she agrees with me. Why does she call herself a princess? She's trying to look young and pretty. when she should just admit that she's a queen, even if that makes people think of someone who's, like, old and haggard. But I guess I shouldn't begrudge her on the circumstances of her life. She didn't choose it, after all. And I would never wish harm on her. Well, that's always good. Now, as long as I can get my hands on the fused shadows, I'll be just fine, even though they're obviously evil and dark and ominous. Well, just one more left, shall we? And this guy seems to be, coming to again. You got a heart container! Your life energy is increased by 1 and been fully replenished. We have 6 hearts! Brilliant. The same as the amount of hearts you start out with in Skyward Sword, but I don't think you can lose quarters of hearts in Skyward Sword. And Darbus is conscious. What am I doing here? My head, it aches. Yeah, that might have something to do with the fact that I just shot it with 3 arrows and then sliced it a bunch of times with my sword, but no hard feelings, right? I'm out of here. Bye. Don't kill me. Ah, my mic fell over again. Yes, I would like to save. Darmus is a lot like Darbus. I don't remember if there was any particular inspiration to my dad's file character being named that. Heroic Arc! North of here, across the plain and past the Great Stone Bridge, and the lands guarded by the spirit of the neighbor. You shall find the one who you seek. Which one? Okay, whatever. I guess at this point in the game there is only one. Okay, we get to stop talking to the sketchy salesman spirit. Arc. Ilya. You've gotta save Ilya. Those monsters left me with the other kids, but they must have taken her somewhere else. Whenever I thought I couldn't go on, I would think of you and Ilya and hold on. Oh. Well, I guess he's just an awesome hero. Except that we still haven't saved Ilya, so... See? I'm fine now. If you say so. Remember what I told you back in Ordenark? When I grow up, I'm gonna be just like you, Ark. So you don't have to worry about me anymore. Go help Ilya. She is the one who needs help now. Leave the children to me. I will watch over them. I swear it. Do not let their fates trouble you. Go to those who need you. In Hyrule, countless tales are told of the ancient hero, and your deeds bring them all to mind. May the graces of the great goddesses who shaped Hyrule bear you on your way. Epic gong sound. Colin doesn't bow. Kind of rude, but then again, I'm not bowing either, so who knows? I don't understand. It's like the Japanese bowing tradition that we Westerners don't understand ever. But you know, now that we've brought the Gorons back to their senses by helping their patriarch, you know, now that they're willing to deal with the humans again, now that that problem's resolved, there's actually several cool things we can do in Kakariko Village. Also, here's Jerome. Jerome's awesome. We already showed off Malomar, right? Yeah, because I have the, Hylian Shield. There is actually something new we can buy in there, but even more exciting is something different. Yep, you guessed it. The Bomb Shop! Barnes Bomb Shop. Buy or sell, occasional holidays. Also, there are now Gorons in this town, and if you talk to them, they'll curl up, and you can use them, you can do the springboard thing with them, like the, ones you had to fight on Death Mountain Trail. You can, they'll curl up, you get on them, they uncurl and bounce you up to high ledges, which is pretty handy, just as sort of a shortcut. I know, bud! How about this now? Yep, I finally managed to get my numbers together and open up shop again. Well, sort of. I've only got one type of bomb, but hey, that's one more than none, right? If only my storehouse had survived. Sorry about that. But hey, it ain't as bad as all that. I'll add more types as we go. But now, have a look yourself a look-see at what I've got so far. Bombs, 10. 30 rupees. I'll sell these in packs of 10. You get a slight discount that way. We can finally buy bombs! What's this now? You ain't got a bomb bag for carrying bombs. Oh, we can't finally buy bombs. I've got a special offer going right now. My bomb bag premium kit, which comes with the bag and bombs. Just 120 rupees. How about that? We can finally buy bombs! I'll take it. That's right. Now you get to taste my true height of perfection with my finely crafted bombs. Oh, and you can combine bombs and arrows to make bomb arrows for when you need ranged explosives. I'll send you a letter with the details later so you can read about it at your leisure. Seems kind of unnecessary, but that's just so that you have sort of a record of the instructions. He sends you a letter. You get a bag of bombs! Yeah. Bombs are really awesome. Well, hey, we're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, except for occasional holidays. So you just drop one by anytime. You know, it's weird. I always say I suck at doing Australian accents, and I do one for that guy. I guess it's just because of that cripes he says at the beginning. Makes me think of crikey, which makes me think of... Okay, enough about the accents. We have bombs! Bombs are awesome. Yeah. Right now, I'm actually going to go ahead and show off the bomb arrow combo, which is something that's only been done in this game. Weren't it Skyward Sword? Even though there were both bombs and a bow and arrow in Skyward Sword. Actually, wait a minute, we don't need the bomb arrow combo to do this. Oops. I was mistaken. I'll just show off the regular bombs. Just plonk a bomb down right here. Shield! And blow up the rock. And for some bizarre reason, there's a cuckoo. 2 cuckoos trapped back here. Ooh! Lucky gray cuckoo. You are my minion. We'll join my other minion in Orden Village, who is, orange. Now, we come around back here, and we actually don't need the cuckoo, but we can try to jack him underwater because it's fun. But on the bottom of the water, there is a piece of heart. See, I was right. I started saying that before it showed. I was right. I'm so smart. Either that or I know way too much about this game, which is also possible. Probable, in fact. But still, we got a piece of heart out of it, so shut up. And now we can just sort of walk on through the Spirit Spring, which we can't climb up the other way. And there's also something else cool involving the arrows we can do here. Bow and arrow. Maybe? Yes, I remember how to do it. Oh, and there's also the hot spring is full of water again. And we can... if you stand in there, you'll heal. And you can also scoop some up in a bottle, but... No, they don't have... Oh, right, I remember what we have to do. Never mind. There will be a new item in Malomart soon, but, we have to do something else first. And I had forgotten that you had to do it first, and was thinking it just appeared after the dungeon, and so... Yada yada yada. I could just take that Goron up to the roof of the bomb shop, but I'm gonna go the awesomer route. Use this Goron to get up to the bomb shop. We're very grateful to you for saving our chief and our precious mines, brother. We caused a lot of trouble for the people of this town. It is our turn to repay them. Hey, brother, climb up onto my back, and I will launch you up to the hotel's hot spring. Climb up, brother. Brother. Ooh! That was awkward, camera. Doesn't usually do that. But yeah, that's a quick way up to this hot spring here. There are a couple Gorons here. You saved our chief, brother, and we are thankful. Now we are able to come back down to the village again. Since this town was also attacked, I figured the townfolk would need supplies. So my son and I brought some things down, brother. At night, my son opens up a shop down below. You should stop by sometime, brother. Yeah, you can't go into Malomart at night, but there's a shop that sells, like, red potion, lantern oil, some other stuff, arrows, I think. Ooh, a good warm soak is just what my muscles need before evening falls, brother. I sell stuff across from the bomb shop at night. I hope to see you there, brother. Apparently I have a very large extended family. Or not even an extended family, just a very large family in general. What is over here? I always forget. Okay, never mind. What is over there is fail. Because it makes me fail at flying on a cuckoo. Anyway, this was the awesomer route because it gave me an excuse to ride the cuckoo over. My minion. I like the gray cuckoos. Shut up. You can go up here. We can go into this tower. We can actually use this Goron to launch ourselves. Oh well. Chickens don't take fall damage, everyone knows that. You can climb up this tower, and the reason I'm going in is I'm wondering... Oh wait, never mind, I was mistaken. I did this in my practice run too. I keep thinking there's a golden bug in there, but there's not, so there's really no point for me to come up in here and take the ladder up rather than just using the Goron. The Goron is certainly quicker. Oh wait, there's a chest, so there is a reason, although this door just connects to where the Goron launches you, but whatever. You got a purple rupee! Make up for some of the rupees we spent on the bombs, and the rupees we're about to spend on the new item that will appear in Malamart after we do these. Now it's time for another long ladder. A much longer ladder, actually. Okay. We are on top of this watchtower. This is, I believe, the highest point in Kakariko Village that you can stand on. And here's Tello. Ark! Check me out! I'm up here keeping watch for the whole town. Yeah, any more monsters try to attack, and I'm gonna be ready. I'll shout my head off and warn everybody. Oh gee, but if I had a bow, then I could just sit up here and shoot all those nasty monsters. Ooh, hey, I know, Ark. You can show me how to use one. Come on, please, just show me how to shoot a bow, Ark, okay? This time he's not gonna demand we give him our bow, so we can show him. Okay, Mallow's down there in front of the spring, so go down and find him, then show me from here. I thought Mallow was in his shop, but whatever. Okay, but can you really use a bow? I've never seen you so much as hold a bow back in order. Whatever. First off, shoot through that. Right in the center. I guess that one was a bit on the easy side. Fine, how about that? This one also isn't too bad. Watch me miss after saying that. Hey! Up here! Try to hit this pole! This is difficult. See, it's very hard to hit it exactly. Whoa, that was so close! Just a teensy bit off. Who actually says that anymore? Teensy. Oh! Didn't feel like I was even trying as much that time. Whoa, you hit it! You hit it! Thanks, Art! Oh, I guess you have a little bit of skill when you concentrate. Looks like you've left some battles behind you. Impressive. Dot 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 dot. Take this. You got a piece of heart! Heart, heart, heart. Wow, I just realized the little heart in there is actually pulsating, like it's beating. It's a little weird. But we got another piece of heart, so we're well on our way to getting a 7th heart, I guess. But now that we've done that, in addition to the handy piece of heart it got us, we can go back into Malamart, and there's a new item for sale. Hey, Ark, buy something. The Hawkeye. This eyewear allows you to see distant objects as if with the eyes of a hawk. 100 rupees. This is an optional item. You never need it. You can use it like a telescope if you just use it by itself, but I don't really use that. What's even better is you can do a bow and arrow combo, kind of like with the bombs, and it gives you... It acts sort of like a sniping scope. You can zoom in and out, and it's controlled with the... You aim with the control stick instead of the Wiimote. It's handy at times, although the slowness of the aiming can make it a little bit annoying to try to use, but it's kind of a neat thing to have. Here, I'll just show it off. See, we can zoom in on things, make it very easy to hit faraway objects. like a boss. Anyway, I'm gonna call it an episode. Need to go get our horse. I'm gonna call this an episode, and next time on Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, we are going to make some actual progress, since after I defeated the boss in this episode, we just sort of derped around in Kakariko and got optional stuff. Well, the bombs aren't optional, but, everything else was. And we are going to explore the next province of Hyrule. I will see you guys then.